from work.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry. What'd you say, Lynn?
You heard what I said. Y'all keep messing with me. I'm gonna give y'all this residual. Are we live?
Hey guys, welcome to
I hate you
nothing
so much.
but answers. A place where you can come to get all the answers that we have, and usually they're right. So hey, how's everybody doing this week? Let's introduce the gang. We're gonna start. We have a guest host today. Neil was not be here. She's at her son's recital, correct, Doc?
Yep.
She's at her son's recital, so she'll be missed, but she is felt. She's always in our hearts. But what's up, Jay? How you doing?
I'm doing good. Can't complain. Can't complain. How's
Good. How was that?
everyone doing today on this Friday?
Okay, see, she's new. She don't understand. We're talking to you
Oh,
now. Keep it here. Jay, keep it here. How was
no.
your week? How was your week?
It was stressful. It was
Okay.
very stressful.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Okay.
regular life.
Stressful week. Hey, but this is what we do to unwind. We come and meet here. We talk, have fun, and this is a good, I guess I don't know, this end
Stress
of the week.
reliever.
Stress reliever. Look, that's why we got a doc here. The doc. Doc is a doc. I had no word. Now she jumped in there with stress reliever. I wasn't even ready for it. Hey, Doc, how are you doing?
I'm okay. I'm good. The week was really good. But you ever had one of those days where something happens and it just kind of throws off
Throws everything
everything
off.
else?
Right.
Like the domino effect. Like messed
Absolutely.
up plans for the weekend and everything. I
Oh
had
wow.
two of those things happen today. Not just one, two. Changed the whole trajectory of my
Trajectory of the
weekend.
weekend. Right. But it'll get better. You'll get through it. But other than that,
Man.
you good?
Other than that, I'm good.
That's good. Good. Glad you're here. Nice to see you. Lee Little, it's the eye in the sky. You don't see them, but you will hear them. And we heard them at the beginning of the show. But we won't talk about that right now. Leah, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm frustrated. Don't test
Okay.
me today.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Hey, the warning is out, guys. You heard the warning. So what we're gonna do is we're not gonna test her today. So today, we're just gonna look at some of the comments this week. There's a lot of comments. There was a lot of good comments, a lot of good commentary people wrote. So we're gonna go and check them out. Some of
Wait,
them.
wait, 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 wait. Daryl, how you doing?
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing well. I do feel I don't know how safe this space is because somebody is not really in the right frame of mind.
See
So,
what I said? I said, don't come for me today.
so
You just started.
I'm sorry. I apologize, Leanne. No, I had a good week. Again, they go by fast, but work is working right now. I got to work for my paycheck. I don't like it. Um,
I
but
agree.
other than that, everything is good. I mean, we can make it here. We're here again. Everything is good. It is what it is. So let's jump into this. We're gonna jump on these comments that some people made. That some posts that people made. We'll talk about it. So, Leanne, what we got? Pop one up for us, please. Or you just want to go? How you want to do it, Leanne?
I can pop one up there.
Cool. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
She's
See
so
how
nice.
cordial and,
I said
and
she's so
polite I
nice.
can be?
She's so
You know?
nice.
Sheesh. Okay. Let's go with this one first. Can you see that?
Yes. What is the fastest way to calm a woman down when she's angry? Listen, I know what to do. I'd be like, "You're right, baby. I was wrong. My bad." Ding,
That's
ding,
right.
ding, ding, ding.
Yes, that works.
Or
All the
Every
time.
time.
you
Yeah.
ask her if she hungry. Because sometimes we
No,
can be
no, no,
hangry.
no, no. Let's stop. That's not the truth. That poses another problem because you ask her if she's hungry. She says yes, but don't know what she wants. So we're right
Hey,
back. We
But
back
we
into
answered
another
the
conundrum.
As
question.
the man, as the leader, you're supposed to tell me what I want. You're
Now we're
supposed
in
to say,
trouble.
babe,
Because
we
the
going
answer
to, we
was
going
Hey.
to
the
Chipotle.
question was
That's what we
answered.
eat for dinner. And I'm like,
Hey.
okay, babe, that's where we eat it. That's how it's supposed to
See,
go.
that might work with you. Tell somebody else what they're gonna eat, and it's probably not gonna go down that well. Hey, are you hungry? Hey, what we gonna eat is this. Oh, we not? Okay, what you want? That's usually how it's gonna go. That's how it's gonna go. It usually doesn't go that smooth. Like, hey, we gonna go here. So, I'm gonna say, hey, you right. What do we have in the So the first comment to me was crazy. I didn't get it. I was confused. Promoted violence. Didn't understand how we got there. Slapped the heck out of her.
What? I missed that.
Slapped the heck out of her. Sit yo down. I
Talk
replied
about
with parental
bad,
advisory.
right.
I put parental advisory. Terrible reply.
Mhm.
I don't know how we got there. I definitely probably was a joke.
Yeah,
Terrible
I'm sure.
joke.
Yeah,
Not
I'm sure.
funny. Very unfunny. Can't read the room. Didn't check the temperature.
Hell.
No, that was, kind of terrible.
Next.
So that's hey Jay, you're right. Communication and food. Now I'm not a woman, so I guess I gotta be correct.
See, I tried to tell you
Communication and
sometimes
food.
you just be angry. All we want is a little, some females they like all their wings flat. Not me, but sometimes you want a 10-piece lemon pepper with some ranch. Sometimes all we want.
Hey
Or
fellas, pay attention.
sometimes we just want you to communicate. You get what I'm saying? It
Gotcha.
Yeah.
See, you gotta read the room. Just like how he didn't read the room, you gotta read
Right.
the room.
Yeah, okay. So some wings and communication.
Mhm.
Fellas.
I
Remember,
think
all
that's a
flat.
valid point. Sometimes it's just hangries. It's the hangry.
Okay. So if we could kill two birds with one stone with some wings. Gotcha.
All flat.
Gotcha. Again, okay,
Valid
yeah,
point.
he agrees
Valid
too.
point.
It's a win-win. Any more with that, Leanne? That was it.
There is
Comment-wise.
more.
Someone made a comment that I responded to saying, "How did that work out for you?"
Oh yeah. He said, what did he say? Was that in this one?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tell her to calm down. Yeah, I was like, yeah, that said the same
And I
thing.
said, yeah, okay. How did that work out for you? That never works.
Listen, he said, and he replied, he said it works for him. He said for him, it does work in his household. So I'm like, all right, cool. And it
He
could
said,
work.
just don't tell my wife.
Oh, see.
No, he said, don't tell his wife
Does it
that it's
really
working.
work?
That
Does
it's
it
working.
really work?
Well, it can be because I know sometimes in relationships, if you guys have it in place like, if you're up, we should be able to say to each other, calm down, and you're supposed to now calm down. Like once I remind you, so maybe that's what they have, something like that. Maybe, I don't know.
It definitely needs to be a pre-conversation before the first time you tell somebody.
Hey, could you calm down?
Right.
Huh? Yeah, I would not suggest that.
There's somebody that said suggest to her that her cycle must be coming.
No.
And the woman
See?
said, "What? Don't do that. It never ends well."
Not
She
at
gave
all.
a warning. She said it never ends well when you do that.
Never.
Never. He said, "I know. I learned that one at early age."
That's just gonna make us more mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the worst thing you can say is your period on?
Are you
Or-
PMSing?
Right.
It's worse thing you do. Bring up the truth.
No, that's not what that is. What it is is you trying to blame it on something. That's not the case.
Well, it's called the process of elimination.
No,
You're
it's not
like you
process
said,
of
you're trying to
elimination.
find out what is going on. You see them acting out of character. They just
No, but-
ate. She just ate the flats. You watch her eat the flats. So she ate the wings. So she can't be hungry anymore. It's like, all right, I fed you.
Okay, you fed her.
Now
But
nasty.
it's-
The cycle coming on.
No, But you, number one, he said suggest to her, meaning tell her her cycle must be coming on, not ask. Don't. Either way, you're wrong. Don't do that.
He can't say, hey, maybe you're upset because maybe you don't realize that, hey, it's the 21st.
How you not?
I got this
Listen.
marked on my calendar every month because I know around the 21st,
You know
I know
what?
how you do.
You
So
know
I'm
what?
Don't try to put, because every 21st, that's what you do. You trying to make it seem like you care and you got it marked in your calendar. No, that's not what.
No, it's
That's
called
not-
self-preservation. I know around this time you become a
Please don't listen
little,
to him.
a little unhinged.
Any men in here, do not listen to him.
Don't listen to
Don't
him.
listen to him at all.
Wait, don't. I'm just telling you what he
Obviously,
was saying.
obviously, the person that commented knew it was wrong.
That's like if you got a werewolf, it's a full moon coming up. Like, hey, you might be acting up because the full moon coming up. You're just alerting them to the fact that, hey, you may not know that.
Okay, so what if it's not the 21st? What if it's the 15th?
I'm asking, did it come on early? Because
You know what?
You know what? Somebody said my other John don't even be stressing me like this. It works every time.
I mean,
Oh, we got a bunch of jokesters on that comment. Oh,
wait. You don't think that's gonna get her out of her madness? It's gonna wait.
No, you know what? You're right. It is going to give her madness. It's going to turn into anger.
It's gonna turn into rage.
Yes.
rage.
And now you don't piss me off and you're single.
Yeah. She seemed angry anyway.
I like Ruth's answer. She said, "Let her vent about it and agree with everything she's saying."
Oh, she may do what you do every day when she comes home from work.
You know
what
what?
happened? Oh, okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm. She's wearing her item at the computer, babe. Mm-hmm.
They were all wrong again. Everybody was wrong once again. I don't know why every day they're wrong and you're right.
Here we go. Tell her she's childish. She's being mad childish.
Yeah, that's when I said good luck with that. I know that's bad.
No.
Yes.
So what happened with Minka?
And that's when you approached Doc. You said,
We're not talking about that.
Yeah, how'd that go? Yeah, selling her is mad childish. Yeah, that's you both are toxic. That's not going to end well for anybody involved.
Not at all.
But fellas, if you do try it, please let us know. Video it.
Yes, we want to see what happens.
Please record it, please, because we want to, we want evidence.
Yes,
of how it
yes.
works out, please.
It'll probably be a viral response.
Right. It's for educational purposes. It's all educational purposes.
Yes, post it on the group. Hi.
Hey, Tamara, how are you doing? So, what's next? Okay, they got little gang signs they're throwing up. I see.
No, this is a cross sign, as in bestie. No gang signs.
Whatever you say.
The only gang I'm to is Volunteers of America.
What we got next, Leanne?
All right, let's go here. True or false? A woman knows when another woman likes her man.
True.
Everybody in the comment section said, "Oh
Sometimes.
yeah."
No. I agree. I think women do know because every woman likes her man to say hi.
Right.
No.
I think sometimes people be projecting and nobody wants your broke down man but you. But you think everybody
Wow. How you get broke down?
Get him, Doc.
Wow. Fellas, pay attention.
I mean, I think it's true for a certain extent. Like, it depends on the type of like woman that she is. Because I feel like for me, I'm gonna speak on my sense. My opinion is, okay, I want my man to be conscious as I am. So yes, you can say hi, you can hug. That's fine. I feel like it gets extra when you're getting a little too touchy, or you want to be in their face a little too much. Because now I feel like you're being excessive. And excessive to me is that now she likes you. Because if I know that you're in a relationship with a man, I'm not being extra.
So,
Facts.
so this is the thing.
That is a fact.
No,
If
well,
you know somebody's in a relationship as a single person, or even if not a single person, you shouldn't be up on somebody else's man like that.
So
That's just point blank.
my
Period.
question would be, what do we mean? What's up on her? Like when I go back up to the counter. Wait, when I go back up to the counter and get extra ketchup, why is that a problem?
That's not a
Because why
problem.
you
That
need
she,
extra
I agree
ketchup?
with Doc.
I
That's
ain't never seen
projecting.
you had that much ketchup in my life. You
There
don't
you
even
go.
like ketchup.
Exactly. Hey, that's
You
what I'm
don't even
saying.
like ketchup.
Nick,
That's what happens.
you projected. No, that
No.
you can
I'm
go
not
get
projecting.
extra ketchup, but
She was saying I was projecting.
so that's not. You can go get extra ketchup, babe.
No,
Now,
you can't because
now,
you don't even
now,
like ketchup.
now. I don't need
And
you to go
I
up there
got
and get
the
extra
ketchup
barbecue
before we
sauce
sat down. So what
because
you getting up for?
Exactly. I'm
You
telling
need
you,
ketchup. You
Leanne.
have some of my ketchup.
Leanne be keeping it real. That's why I
Hey.
like Leanne. That's exactly what happened. Oh, you need more ketchup?
Mhm.
You didn't have enough?
I ain't gonna hold you. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
And then you get the little comments. Go ahead, get some more ketchup from your little girlfriend. I don't even know her. or what?
The one that you want to keep going up there,
Right.
Mr. Ketchup Man.
Now I'm not even hungry anymore. Oh, she took your appetite away? Huh? What are we doing here?
I have a question though.
Go ahead.
Do men know when a woman likes them?
No.
Yes, I would say no. Sometimes because
A lot of times they act like they don't know till the panties in their face.
Exactly.
No, this is the thing. No, really, this is the thing, Doc. The problem is if a woman's nice to you, sometimes a man could think she likes him. So you really just fall back until you get the panties in your face. Like you don't know for sure, right? Because she could just being nice. Most men, if a woman is asking questions and talking to you, you think she's into you, right? If she asks you more than one thing, she's into you. I mean, that's what it is. Why is she talking to me? We ain't gonna play basketball together. So if she's spending her time to talk to me and we're having a conversation, she probably wants me. But we're not probably going to act on it. We're going to try to wait for something more to really see what it is, right? Because you don't want to be too quick. Like, hey, girl, what's your number? Like, well, I just said hi. Wait, you don't want to get that. So I don't know if men really know until the panties in her face. Then we're like, yo, she did.
While the whole time your girlfriend or your woman or your wife is like, you don't see these hints. You don't see what she's saying, what she's doing.
She's showing too much teeth. You shouldn't see all the teeth in her mouth.
And she switched it a little too hard.
But sometimes that's a woman thing, and they think that all women. And from my situation, I've seen a couple times where women will think that every woman wants you, and they don't want you at all. Like Doc said.
How many women? All women don't smile with their whole full set of teeth. Like it don't happen.
No, Leanne, I'm telling you, you're right. Some do, but some people are just naturally nice.
It's when they start touching you unnecessarily.
Well, I've seen it.
People should keep their hands to
pick
themselves.
something up and then got it down there.
I think more today.
I
think more today, people kind of keeping their hands to themselves more. But before, I think a lot of people talk with their hands. They touch you on your shoulder. Hey, and
that's a typical man answer, though.
Women are touching you. What are you talking about? This is what people do.
No.
I'm telling you from my experience how people do. It's in general, like we kind of talk with our hands. Not that it means anything, right? It just kind of is sometimes. Like I see now, I know it's a lot different. But I think before you could touch the person, walk by, hey, tap on the shoulder. Because for me, even guys and girls, when I'm walking through the office, I'm talking, hey, what's up? Hey, what's going on there? A little slap. But that's everybody. It's not.
No, that means you like her.
Guys too.
I have one more question.
Go ahead.
One more question.
Go ahead.
Do men know when men like their woman?
Any man talking to my woman like her. Hey, my man, what you mean high? Hey, my man, what you mean she dropped that $1? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about her $1.
Woo.
I think it's the same thing.
So
I
if
think-
you and that kind of person, that kind of woman out together, everybody like you and everybody like
They
her.
like her.
Exactly.
See, this is-
It's a bad day for anybody that
Yeah.
come across y'all.
Yeah.
So, but for me, how I would do it, when I'm speaking about me, how I do it, I don't care who's into you, who's not into you, right? That doesn't bother me. I think people are going to be into the. I hope people are into the woman I'm with, right? But it's how she responds would be more the problem for me. They cool. They should be thirsting after my joint. She bad. They should be, right? They should be liking her. If nobody liked her, then that would be weird. But it's all about how she responds.
You
Like
don't
now,
want that broke down girl there.
yeah, that'd be terrible. Guess what? I don't want her either. Nobody wants you, and I mean nobody. But so now my thing would be if she's on other guys' face showing all 32, now we gotta talk about this, right? Unless it's her dentist. If it ain't your dentist, I don't know why all 32 is being seen, right? I'm just saying for me. So yeah. I
So
don't really
do you have a problem with old friends? Like say you and her out somewhere, she run across somebody, give them a hug, give them a kiss. Is that an issue?
This the New Testament. We don't do the Old Testament no more. She under a new covenant. No.
I agree though.
That
I
doesn't bother
agree.
me. That doesn't
Honey,
bother
we walking together. You walk right on past like you don't even know who she is.
me. Nah. See, for me, not for me. For me, I'm cool. You have a past, and I'd rather know what's going on. So if she's the old friend, hey, and it's a little kiss on the cheek or whatever, how people do. Some people have, if that's how they greet, that's how they greet. Now, if it's something different for this person that I see, then that might be like, hey, that was a little different. You usually don't do that. Like I saw when he grabbed your butt, you didn't say that. That's a little different, right? We're gonna talk about it.
That's how he say hi.
Right. Now you see how his eye is black. That's how I say hi. Touch your butt to touch your eye. But no, I don't think I trip over that because again, she has a past. If that's who she is, like you should know her, right? And I guess it's tougher in the beginning when you're first having those meetings, but then you should talk about it. But I think a person should be who they are. They're naturally that person. And again, I think within everything within means, like shouldn't be over. They shouldn't be tonguing each other. Hey, how you doing? Like, we say hi that way. All right, you might as well go home with him now. Yeah, but I don't trip over stuff like that. It's okay to say hi to friends and things of that nature. Just make sure it's a church hug, butt out.
What's a church hug?
Butt out.
To the
Butt is
side.
in.
Oh, one of those big.
Yeah. If private parts are next to each other, then we broke up. As soon as you hug like this, we're done.
All right, so I got a question for the panel. What about parties or being out? Can your partner dance with other people? Do they have to dance a certain way or
No.
So for me, since I'm a dancer, I can't be hypocritical. I go out and dance. You know what I mean? So if I don't mind you going out and dance. You know what I mean? If someone was pick you up, throwing you around, if that's what you want to do, cool. But again, it should be one dance and done. If I see 3 or 4 dances, now y'all together, I'm leaving by myself.
You know what? I'll take that back. I don't mind dancing either, so long as it's a line dance.
One hop. To the left. Go to the right. Yeah. No, I don't really trip over stuff like that, especially if I knew she danced before. Because dancing to me is just dancing. It doesn't mean anything extra. So I would be cool with it. I wouldn't trip. I don't have an issue with that.
I don't have no issue. I agree with Lee. They gotta be line dances, TikTok dances.
Thank you. Somebody keeping it real.
Those are the only dances that you should be doing. I don't think you should be dirty dancing. No, I don't think you should be grinding on my man. No, because I'm not grinding on another man. I feel like grinding is too much because one area is on another area and y'all moving. I don't like that. I don't like none of that. You better stick to left, do it, right, do it, and keep it pushing. That's all y'all need to do. Nothing else.
It's again, like I said, I think as long as it wasn't too like she had a skirt on and the skirt all up, and then that's a little different. But she was out just dancing, having fun. I wouldn't trip. You know what I mean? Within like if he rub it all on her chest and everything like that, that's what I'm saying. Dance too fast.
What
No
kind of
dancing
dancing
at
is
all.
that where they rub on your chest?
Sometimes they be getting into it, they be all crazy. And,
Oh my gosh.
I'm just saying, if it got too crazy and she didn't stop it, then I'm coming to stop it. I'm here. I'm equalizer. I'm set my watch. You got 9 seconds. Not even a two.
Not even a two-step, huh?
I think some of these relationships is way too restricted.
No, because when you
that's
got
why
two step and you dancing like this, chest and chest is bumping against each other. That's too much together.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm like that.
because it starts with the 2-step, then it's 3-step, and then next thing y'all know, y'all in the bed. No,
Gosh.
If you too close, that means he can whisper something in their ear. I don't
And
like
and I need to hear everything that's going on.
Hey, if they're that type of person, they're gonna do it regardless. Like that. So the dancing didn't make them do it. They did it because that's who they are.
Listen,
So they can't go to work either, then, huh?
I mean, we could go to work together.
Yep, sounds about right. Sounds about right, y'all.
They can work from home. Why they gotta go in somewhere?
Well, we don't gotta worry about work because you should be at your desk and she should be at her desk. Rebecca shouldn't be sitting at your desk. Rebecca should be where she should be.
So,
Thank you.
But see, it's tough because I work around all women, so it's mostly women. It's like way more women. So you're gonna talk to people, right? Well, talk to certain people. I don't talk to most everybody, but you are gonna talk to some people. But it's work. What you gonna do? Just not talk to somebody? You're gonna be there and mute all day? That's weird.
No, but keep the conversation about work.
I don't. If you're there a lot of times, I think things are going to naturally. You're going to have some conversations outside of that. And I think that I don't know. I think if things are too restrictive, it almost becomes something you can rebel against. Like I can do this because But if you kind of can go and talk and do what you want, it seems more free. I don't think it's that appetizing.
No, truthfully saying, with the work thing, because all I work with is guys, so I get it.
Right.
You go to work, you do develop friendships and have conversations, and it's more than just about work, because that it helps move the day along and helps being personable with other people. But dancing has nothing to do with work. This is what I'm saying.
So what if one of the guys from work was at the dance?
No.
Or it was a work party.
Oh,
there you go, work party.
Again.
Like,
no.
Put
absolutely
your hard
not.
hat on.
No.
Put your hard hat to work. Oh man.
Absolutely not. No.
Okay. And I mean, to each his own. Again, I don't believe in trying to restrict somebody so much. I mean, if somebody's going to do something, they're going to do it, right? So,
I don't think it's restricting though, because I feel like
I can't do something is definitely
I don't
restricting.
think that. Let's just say this: I'm not going to make you not dance with nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to tell you dance with somebody, it's over. I just think that you should just be, when you're dancing, be respectful, as if you want me to be respectful to you when I'm dancing.
Everybody pay attention. Go ahead and dance with somebody with her. You're going to have an argument. It's going to be a cold shoulder. You're going to
No.
What's wrong?
Nothing
wrong.
If it's like you say, if it's mutual, if I can dance with somebody and you can dance with somebody, then I'm fine with that. But I don't allow where I'm allowing you to dance, and then you see me dance on the guy. I'm like, oh no, babe, hold up, wait a minute, flag on the play. Don't get mad when I'm starting to dance.
All I'm saying is,
I definitely agree to that.
You dancing, just know there's gonna be consequences and repercussions. We're gonna have a conversation.
Not a safe place. You might not even go to. I'm not going tonight. Wow.
Then don't. Then don't.
Or don't go with me at all. You know what? Just go with your boys. So I don't gotta see it at all. You go with your boys and dance all you want, and I'm gonna go with my girls. We're gonna dance all you want, and then We don't got no problems.
Hey, fellas. So what we just learned: if we do it and they don't see it and find out, it's okay. Thank you. Thank you.
It's okay because guess what? We're gonna be at the club and we're gonna be dancing. You won't find out.
Good job. Hey, fellas, just don't let's find out. No
We're gonna be right
videos,
in there
no phones
juvenile.
away. Hey, what you got, Leah? What's the next one?
Okay, where do we want to go next? Is there anything that sticks out to you that you want to see next, or
Let's go to the video. No, we'll save that for a little bit. Let's do that around the 9:00 hour.
here? I'll pick something.
Okay.
I'll pick something.
Hey, can you get the one with the dude,
The one with the dude.
the husband with the makeup?
Oh man,
I missed that.
Yeah,
I literally just saw it when I logged onto my Facebook.
yes, it was definitely interesting. And I'll read it now while she's trying to get it. It says, had to share this. My husband decided to be Xena, the Princess Warrior, for the past weekend's costume contest. He did his own makeup. He learned from watching me in the morning. I'm so proud. This was a contest and a dare. I thought it was a great for a Monday morning smile to share to start your day.
Okay, I have two things first. First, he almost looked like her. I ain't gonna lie. He done did the makeup so good that he looked like her.
But they said couples start to look like each other after a while, after they've been together.
Yes. Two, I'm just a little confused here because if it was a dare, why we didn't start that? Why we didn't start it off with a dare? Like, don't say my husband decided to dress up as Xena, and then later down the line you say it's a dare. Say it's a dare first. What the dare consisted of, and then say his decision after that. Because this is making it seem like he just wanted to be a cross dresser.
I really believe you just none of that what you said matter. He looked this is not the first time he been Xena. That's what I'm
Of course.
You don't get this good first time out the gate.
He did say
how long did it take? How long did it take, you guys to learn to do your hair, your makeup, and things of that nature? It wasn't the first time. Right? So that's an experienced makeup artist. You hear me? Experienced. He could actually go into work doing makeup. He transformed himself. Look at the wig, styled it, makeup, everything. Like I said,
the wig could be hers.
But even I don't know if you can just put a wig on and make it look like that. I don't know.
Yes.
Okay, they do. They come out the box like that.
Some wigs come out. Yes.
Okay. So I didn't know. I just think there are some things that they need to talk about. That's all.
What things are those there?
I think that there. I think there's some things he needs to talk about. Maybe some things he's discovering or discovered. So he's trying to tell her something the best way he can. I've been in a lot of dares. I'm saying I'm being a lot of dares, and that wouldn't be that. No, I'm just saying this wouldn't look like that. I'm just not.
He been Xena.
It's interesting. He chose Xena as opposed to like all the other characters from that show or that
right
era, like Hercules or Thor. What's the guy? One of them.
I mean, hey, he wanted to feel like a princess. And he succeeded. He felt pretty and proud of his.
I mean, he should be proud.
And
he
she's
did a
proud
great
of him.
job with the makeup.
I'm telling you, he needs to go on the road, and he said, "I can do makeup," because his makeup looked better than hers in that picture. He should have touched her up.
Also, this is something she should have kept between her family or something. Sorry, I don't think that this is something that you should put on Facebook. or wherever they posted this at, because not only that, you're allowing, knowing the type of world that we live in, you're allowing the world to base your opinion on your husband. Not saying that it matters what people say, but you're putting this out into the world, where on the internet, where things don't just delete or things just don't go away. So now you got this all over the internet when it's something that should have just stayed between the people at this part in the contest.
I don't necessarily agree. She's proud of him.
Like he
But
shaved his face.
He's being authentic.
I was
he
trying to
got
look at his
lipstick
makeup.
on. I mean,
He shaved.
Oh, did he
Wow.
shave or did he just cover it up?
he
It
shaved.
looks-
And know why? We
Yeah.
agree that we shave?
Mhm.
Because a full face of makeup cannot be laid magnificent unless you shave.
Okay. So I didn't know
It
that.
has to be a nice butter face.
Right.
Committed to this dare.
Well, and
Man.
first of all, I'm sorry not to cut you off, Doc, but we don't know anything about this couple. We don't know how he identifies. We don't know anything.
True.
You know what I mean? So this may be what he
True.
do. You know what I mean? So she's proud of him. It didn't say anything. He learned makeup from watching her in the morning. So it didn't really say anything that this is out of the ordinary. And she's not looking at it as anything out of the ordinary. She said you did a good job. And maybe he worked and got to this point where he can do it this well, and he pulled it off. So, I mean, being Xena probably wasn't the first time she heard something like that. He probably was like Patti LaBelle last year or something.
Or he could have been Gladys Knight.
There we go.
Never know.
Rolling. Oh, that's Tina Turner.
That is,
Tina
but it's
too.
okay. We got the joke though.
I mean, because if you see that, I wouldn't think Xena the Warrior anyway. I wouldn't have got that.
I didn't get that. I got like,
I'm like,
Yeah, I thought he was like some black celebrity or something, not
Right,
Xena
right.
the Warrior Princess.
right. That would have been the last one. I wouldn't have guessed that. I'd be like, I ain't got it. Who?
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that either.
I mean, I don't remember Xena like that.
It looked like he was going as his wife.
that.
Right.
I mean, at this point, show the whole picture. Let's see the whole fit. Don't just show me your makeup. Let me see the whole entire outfit.
I'm doing this in homage for my baby.
Let me see the whole entire outfit. I want to see the whole thing.
The whole fit.
The whole fit.
Tim said, "Who gonna tell her?"
I saw that.
Woo! Hey, listen, it is what it is. What we got next, Leanne? That was interesting. Well, I have a question. How would you feel if your husband wanted to do that, or your boyfriend, or girlfriends?
I don't know. Women, I don't know. Because women dress up like men, like for Halloween.
Right.
So
I wouldn't have any issue with it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like, it's a little. It's
yeah,
not a big
it's a
deal.
Halloween thing. So
Yeah. Jay.
I think for me, I think for me is, if it's just Halloween, yes, but I don't want it to be Halloween and then next Saturday I see you with a full face of makeup and you got my wig on. Because now we're getting to be Caitlyn Jenner. Like that. See, now it's starting to become too much. Like, all right.
Maybe he's trying to come out.
Halloween,
Maybe he's trying to come out and tell you something.
Yeah, but I mean, every Halloween.
right. You
I don't
can't
know.
think of no men you want to be.
But maybe he wants to.
Man.
Maybe he wants to come out and this is his way of showing you that maybe he wanted to talk about something.
No, we need to talk. We should talk about it. Hey, yes. The hints don't work. We gotta. That has to be explicitly said. We gotta talk.
The hints don't work.
No, we gotta talk.
And I'm be highly upset if you can do makeup better than me.
See, that's what it really is. See, fellas, women are haters. They're haters. That's what it really is.
But no, if it's regular, like you just want to do a Halloween costume, I don't have a problem because I feel like a man knows his own sexuality. You get what I'm saying? So if he is safe in his own sexuality, that he's safe where he feels though he can do that, I'm all for it.
Only for that day though. He only be
Only
safe
for
that
that day. I don't think you should be doing the Easter, Thanksgiving, and then on Christmas, instead of being Santa, you want to be Mrs. Santa Claus. Like, no, that's a problem.
He can't live his truth in your house, you saying?
He can live his truth from the distance that we're going to be. Because I cannot be with a man who likes to explore both sides. It's just my preference. Every female, that's just my preference.
Gotcha.
I still love him though, just
from afar.
from afar.
She shouldn't have told anyone. It should have been
their little secret.
Like it's
he went to the party, and it was a day or a bet, so everyone saw it.
Mhm.
It's
like he did it
Everyone
for-
within their circle, not everybody on the internet.
I bet you other people took pictures of him. Like, yo, you see Bruce? Yo, go look at Bruce. Yo, go.
They may have, but they
I
haven't
didn't see
posted it.
him.
They may
It's
have not
that
posted
6'9"
it. I
woman
got
over
a
there.
lot of embarrassing photos of my sister. Do I post them? No, I do not. You got embarrassing photos of me?
Hey, we may need you to post them. We may need those.
Now, does she got embarrassing photos of me? Absolutely. But she doesn't post them because we have that respect for each other.
No, it sounds like you got dirt on each other. It sounds like
Right.
it's mutual destruction. That's what stops
That's
it
what
from
that
happening.
sound like.
Yeah, mutual destruction. Like when you start it, you know it's gonna happen. World War III.
That's exactly how the conversations go.
You gonna post one? Okay.
Go ahead.
All
I
right,
got
go
you.
ahead.
Go ahead. I dare you. Double dog dare you. See, yeah, that's mutual destruction. So I get that. That's why that ain't happening. What advice would you give to a person who was about to get married? To make sure they had marital counseling.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's really big.
That is very important.
Don't do it. Evacuate slowly.
Know yourself and know your partner.
Right. Okay.
I
Make
would
sure you
say
okay.
understand and appreciate each other's love language.
Okay.
So someone put make sure you witness your spouse angry, mad, sad, sick, and in pain. Must have one major argument. Discussion of finances and
Finance is a big one.
expectations of how
Yes, it
bills will
is.
get, expectation of how bills will get paid, expectation of your spouse as your husband or wife.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those things definitely need to be talked about because you want to know what you're getting into.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you want to know that if you sometimes we think our values line up and we're talking the same, but then she might. I'm not staying home watching the kids, or I'm not paying none of the bills. You paying 100% of the bills.
Doc, Doc,
Exactly.
do you think that all people should before they enter marriage should do counseling?
I do. I think they should, because a lot of times things don't come up unless there is someone guiding the conversation.
Did everybody
someone
hear that?
who's
Yes.
who's an expert in the field, someone who knows about all those little things that go into relationship building.
Right.
So because a lot of times we forget about talking about some of that stuff. Most people think that they've handled the big ones. And a lot of times you have not handled some of the major ones, like the financial piece.
Right.
That's one of the biggest factors in divorce. But many couples have not had that conversation. What's your money story? People don't talk about that stuff.
What's a money story?
That's talking about how you were raised, what your thought process is about money, what the values you hold around money are. Like if you grew up in a household where the lights was cut off every week, you're going to have a different value system than somebody who's never experienced that. Okay. So your backstory around money and bills and all the things that go into you as a financial person, but you as a person with money. So that's an important conversation.
It definitely is.
I agree.
And I would never think about like, what is your history? Like I said, if you live with your lights off, you may not pay that bill because you're cool. Like I'll be all right. We will be all right. We got candles. And somebody else be like, I'm not living without lights. Right. So
that could break up a marriage. Like, what do you mean? That's not a big deal. We'll get the electric cut back on next month.
Yeah, absolutely gonna break up a marriage.
We can jump it from the neighbor's house.
Right? Yes.
And if that's what you're used to, that seems like something you could do. But somebody else might be like, wait, what? Oh no, we ain't doing that. Wow.
Some people don't, will put off paying bills to do other stuff.
Right. Like I needed these gators.
Yes. So you do need to know what values your partner holds about money and what their story is.
It's called a money story. Pay attention.
Money story.
With Dr. Stockton.
Ruth said, take the teamwork idea very seriously. Never stop respecting, considering, and dating your mate. Treat your spouse the same way you want them to treat you. Stay true to your vows, no matter what the challenges are. I have to see more. Never use or throw around the D word. Divorce is a choice. Make sure love is and remains at the forefront of your relationship. Even when you don't like something your spouse did or said, keep it sexy, even when the wrinkles and gray hair sets in. Finally, communicate and be prepared to talk until you're blue in the face sometimes.
Good answer, Ruth.
I agree with that. Yes.
I go off of that, and I don't know if anybody said in the comments, but also I know there's a lot of like older couples who've been married for like 72 years. They always say like, don't go to bed mad at each other. Like don't go to sleep angry and wake up angry. Like whatever you do, fix the issue before you go to sleep.
People are lying. I mean, let's not lead the people astray. We're gonna go to bed mad some nights, okay? But I'm not gonna try to hold a grudge. But
and he alluded to it, but doing the same things to stay married that you did to get married.
So I gotta come pick you up at your house.
Look,
we live together now.
Yes, but that doesn't mean that you have to stop planning dates. You can text me and say, "Baby, be ready at 7 o'clock p.m. and I got dinner reservations."
Meet you in the living room at 7 for dinner.
Yes,
that's still romantic.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna meet you at dinner. We'll have dinner at 7 or whenever you finish cooking it in the living room.
See, no, see, you took it out of context. Ladies, do you hear that? Darrell is not going to take you on a date unless you cook the dinner.
Hey, food ain't gonna cook itself.
Date nights and quality time are very important.
Yes.
Yes, And I think it should mature. I think whatever you did is cool, but you should expand upon that. Because I don't care if you keep doing the same thing over and over. I feel like it would get boring, right? I just feel like, I don't know, but I think you should expand upon it, and it should mature into other things as well. Like it should get kind of better. It should be different, and just keep exploring things. That's what I will say. Kind of like Ruth said, keep it sexy, keep exploring. So I would say doing what you did is cool, but I think you have to expand, because you're gonna get bored of that. Like how many times I get flowers? Like I love them, I like them, but you've been doing that for 20 years. Should get kind of better.
And I appreciate every last flower you gave me for 20 years. And I appreciate all the flowers you give me for year 20, for 21 and 22.
Right. You appreciate it, but I'm gonna need you to do more than appreciate it. Like I want you, like when you in the beginning of things, like when you first got flowers, it was more than appreciation. Like, oh my God, you got me roses, girl. That feeling is going to diminish over time. It's like anything, the dopamine was released, so you'll never get that high again. So now, what would be the next thing I'm going to do to try to get you? Because again, if I'm just doing roses or flowers forever, it becomes without thought. I just know to get these, right? So it definitely, you still appreciate it, but I want to try to do something more as well. I wouldn't stay there. It'd be flowers, and I found out you like this as well. You like a Hershey's bar. All of a sudden, you had Hershey. It's gonna be some Hershey's in the flowers. You know what I mean? So now with the flowers, you get another surprise. Like, oh, thank you. Oh, look at that Hershey's. See, I got the I got the same thing that when I gave you flowers the first time. I think you have to keep trying to better yourself. You want to try to make her have that feeling again. Right.
Just like flowers with $100 bills around it. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes. That's a good one.
Keep that bit up. 22 years, I could get $100 bills.
How about 20 of them for the 20th? Right?
Okay.
Yes.
Hey, see, fellas, it always goes left with these.
Tamara said, or a new car. Yes.
Yes.
Wow. So what are you guys doing to get all this new stuff? I'm just confused.
What?
Y'all quiet
What
got
you
fellas?
mean? I'm being the woman.
We haven't heard. They couldn't answer it yet.
What you mean? I'm being your confidant, your partner. That's what I'm doing. So
Fellas,
yeah,
listen,
the same way that you giving
no
me,
answer.
I'm gonna give to you.
I seen all-inclusive vacation. I seen 20s of flowers. I've seen a new car.
Exploring in the bedroom.
Okay.
So that little, you remember in the bedroom, you're getting something too. I'm giving you the same thing you're giving me. So I don't know.
I can pay for you to go get a haircut.
Okay.
I got you, boo.
So
Yes.
I'll pay for you. I'll pay for you to get a haircut too.
Fine. You know how much it costs for a woman's haircut?
Right.
Hey, whatever it is, you're gonna got it. You got
I
it.
mean, listen, I'm gonna thank you, Tamara, being your backbone.
I'm
gonna
again,
as you're paying attention to me, I'm gonna be paying attention to you. So like,
don't seem like
if my man picked up a new hobby, if my man picked up a new hobby, like say his new hobby is, I don't know, let's just think of something.
Golfing.
Basketball. I don't know.
Okay, basketball, golfing.
Whatever you picked up, whatever new hobby you picked up, I'm gonna wind up, let's get you a basketball. I'm gonna be at the gym with you. I want you to see that I'm actually caring just as much as you care for me.
Fellas, please. She wants to get you a basketball that's $20, but she
No.
It is the thought.
You think about money, and I'm really trying to teach you. It's about the thought that counts.
And a new car is not about money.
I mean, listen, if I got it, I'll get you a new car.
I'll wait.
If we rolling with dough like that, I'll get you a new car.
No. Now if we rolling like dough like that, but you wanted a new car or there was vacation.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
I heard $20. I mean 20 hundreds. That's what I heard. I heard that.
I give you that. I don't know if the 100's gonna be real though.
Okay, now you're getting counterfeit money.
I'm just playing,
$20
but
basketball.
no, I match energy. So whatever energy you give me, I always give to you. I always match energy.
So if I give you a car, you give me a car back.
I don't think I'll give you a car back, but I will give you something that's way more
would.
valuable that you appreciate. So like,
Energy not matched.
if you a basketball fan, if you gave me a car, I would have gave you front row tickets to your favorite basketball team.
Okay.
$200 tickets to a car.
No. No. But you being
you
front
hear
row
this, right?
seat to your basketball team, you get to see your favorite players. That's once in a lifetime.
Yeah, once. While you drive around every day with this new car that I've been going to pay on for the next 5-6 years.
But I don't want a new car.
It evens out. I see the difference, fellas.
I want a new car. I take a vacation though.
See, they told on themselves. Now they're trying to backtrack. We heard you.
I didn't say new car. I'll take a vacation though.
And that's something for both of us. Oh, well, is it a single vacation or for both of us?
No, it's for both of us. It's just that you paid, and it wouldn't matter because I will also take you on the vacation that I will pay for. Okay. All the expenses on me.
That's different. So now we're talking. I mean, I think we should be we do for each other. I don't think one has to do more for each other.
Exactly.
And exploring in the bedroom. We already explored. There's only so much you can do. I don't think on a new car.
Car won't be no bad though.
Are you sure enough? Are you mature enough to date someone with 6 children?
I'm gonna tell you right now, absolutely not. Absolutely
not. But you know, I think the mature part is weird because I don't know why you have to be mature to date someone with 6 people. You could be mature and say, I'm not dating 6 people. This is my preference. Like, you know, like you talked about earlier, but your preference. You're mature enough to know that's not for you. Yes, you're mature. I'm mature enough to know that this would be silly for me when I don't make enough to pay for all this. You know what I mean? That would be mature. It would be silly of you to go into something because of love, and now you have 7 mouths to feed. And if she got 6 already, as soon as you shake her hand, she's gonna be pregnant again because she seems fertile. So
what you talk about 7 mouths to feed? You got 8 mouths to feed.
No, you can't eat with all that. You can't eat. Ain't no way possible you eating. Okay?
So just you and the kids.
Just her and the kids. We gotta feed them. I'm stealing food out of people's desk at work.
6 kids. Woo! That is 6 different personalities. You know, it depends it's a whole bunch of factors into this.
It ain't no factors. You're not getting involved with somebody that got 6 kids already.
I mean,
people do it all the time. Don't say we're not. People do it.
Right.
Not.
Yeah, people do it all the time.
Oh, so, let me take that back because we know somebody who did that.
Right. People do it. And remember, when you met them, you didn't see the 6 kids. You just saw she had them yams, you know what I mean? Or we found out what that mouth do. So by the time you meet the 6 kids, you might be open.
That's not a first date thing. Yeah, I got 6 kids.
Exactly.
Yeah, but in the beginning, you know how you get sucked in because you're like, all right, she has 6 kids, but they ain't here right now. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get back to the telly. You know what I mean? I'm trying to touch that. You know, so with that being said, sometimes I think you can get and you start liking the person, and by liking them, you know, you may think you can do it because it happens, right? It happens. And people see
the person may not be that big.
Or maybe somebody wants a big family. Mm-hmm. And then and other than that too, depending on what age the kids are too. Say if they're older, it's a little different. You know, if the kids are older, maybe she has some that are in the 20s. Say 3 of them are in the 20s and 1 18, and she got 2 little ones. So now she only has 2 kids in the home. It looks a lot different. Even though she has 6, it's a lot different. It's not like you're raising 6 at that time. So I can see, you know, I see that happening. You know, especially if people are getting divorced at the rate they are, and you're meeting people now who have 3 or 4 kids, 5 kids, and it might be a Brady Bunch situation because you might have 3 or 4 kids, 5 kids. Now you got 10 kids apiece. I don't know how that works.
That's nonsense. Stop.
She said that's nonsense.
But you know what? I think it's happening.
Wait, Gerald, how about this? What if she tell you on the date that she got 6 kids, they all little and they all home by themselves while she on a date with you?
They ain't my kids, but I care. We're going back to the telly or not.
Yo.
Yo.
Dang.
No, I would have to make a phone call. I had to go to work.
You
What'd
would
you
be
say?
clocking in at work at that point.
I'm like, what'd you say? Ah, damn. Hey, what's your name?
You gotta call and make a report.
I got a mandatory reporter. Got to take care of this. Yeah, that'd be crazy. That'd be absolutely insane. If you know.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
So I always say no because I don't know what that relationship is going on or what's going on. And then you say something, they don't believe you, and it's be a whole nother. Hey, ain't none of my
Be a
business.
problem.
Yeah, ain't none of my business. If you
It
getting
can
cheated
ruin
on,
your
that's
friendship.
yeah, right. And it's tough because it could be either way. If they find out you knew, they're like, "Why didn't you tell me?" But then it could go either way. So I'm not really. But I'm gonna mind my business. I've been told to mind my business many a times. And I'm just gonna
wow.
mind it. I'm gonna mind it.
I think it depends on your friend. Like if it's a really close friend and you've had that discussion before, you got their back like that, I think you tell them.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
if it's
My
somebody
best
that's
friends,
yeah,
I tell my best friends right now,
Yeah.
if I'm out in public and I see your man cheating,
yeah.
not only am I telling you, I'm recording to show you proof. I'm recording everything to
Hey,
show
fellas,
you
pay
proof.
attention.
Now,
A whole bunch of snitches.
now I'm gonna tell you, and then I'm gonna say afterwards, I'm gonna say it is up to you if you decide that you still want to be with him or not. But what I will let you know is that I didn't keep nothing from you. This is what it
Mhm.
is. And if you decide, look, you better tell me. See? I tell you. Because let me not tell her. She done rip my head off.
So okay,
What
You
you
gotta know
decide to
your
do with that
friend.
information
so
is
here you
whatever
go.
you decide to do.
Here you
No
go.
matter what. I'm
Right.
still
So
going to be
now,
your friend regardless. But whatever you decide to do with the information is whatever you decide to do. But I am going to tell you. Because
okay.
if
So
it's the other way around, I don't want you to tell me.
okay, because you guys just need to know too much information. So you tell the person and they don't do anything about it. Then what?
No, I don't like being
Then
out
it
here
is
looking
what it
stupid.
is.
Yeah,
Y'all,
but see,
we all know,
now I
and
can't be
life
your friend
moves
no more.
on.
Now I can't be your friend
Why
because
can't you
Why?
be my friend no more?
you out here, you're not, you just out here just not being smart.
Wow, so you're taking your own views of somebody else's relationship.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. If you out here, you a knucklehead, that means I don't want to be around this knucklehead no more either. I'm like, yo, you did my people dirty, now I got to see you. That's why you don't tell people your business anyway. It happens all the time. You talk about people in your relationship, oh, he did this and did that, and then now you don't like them. They get back together. You didn't get back together, but you still don't like them, so it's still a problem. That's still an issue when we see each other because I don't like you.
I mean, it's still not a problem. You just be cordial. It's
For what?
still,
I ain't cordial. You play my people out.
it's still not a problem because if that's your friend, that it may be something that they must see. Don't get me wrong. I don't know what they're going to see, but it's something that they see that is worth fighting for.
No. You know your friend is toxic. You know who they are. You know that
But
relationship is
listen,
toxic.
it's
You know what it
no
was.
different. It's no different than your friend being in a relationship that is, let's say, verbally or physically abusive, and they stay with the person anyway.
I ain't talking to them no more either.
Or your friend keeps dealing with a relationship that you don't deem is suitable for them, and they keep engaging in the same relationship.
Right.
That's what they do. Like that's what you're
Right.
gonna do. You still
Right.
gonna be my friend regardless of the fact.
No. I'm not gonna be your friend because what's gonna happen? You're gonna keep talking to me about the same relationship that I gave you the answers for 3 or 4 times, and you keep doing it. I don't want to talk about it no more because we get to the point like I don't care. You keep doing the same thing. I don't want to talk about it no more. So who they gonna talk to about the relationship? So it's gonna change your relationship regardless. Because every time they do something, they're gonna come to you. They're gonna talk to you about
And
it.
I'm gonna listen as a friend. I'm gonna listen and be there
I'm
for
gonna be
you.
there every single time.
Wait a minute,
Because
time out.
there's
Friendship
gonna be
looks two
plenty
ways,
of
right?
things. So that
Your
means
friendship
that every time something goes wrong or I do
does.
something wrong and I
Mhm.
do it wrong over the second time and the third time, sometimes it may not, sometimes it may take me the 10th time to get it.
Okay.
That's just how people are. But
Right.
I'm not just gonna run after the first time. No.
We
We're
ain't
gonna
say the
keep
first
thugging
time.
this
We
out.
said you
Because
keep doing it over and over again, and you keep coming to me, and I'm telling you what I feel. He knocked you in the head again. Wow,
no.
he leave. He knocked you in the head
See?
again. After a
What
while, I don't want to hear
what
about it. I don't want to hear about it after a while. You ain't gonna keep
so what
wasting
if
my time. Listen, because now you're as a friend, you're not respecting my time. We had
no.
this conversation. I told you how I felt. Obviously, you didn't care because you're talking about it again for the 90th time.
But see, what if she just wants to vent to you, or what if he just want to vent to you and not ask you for your advice?
No, don't vent to me because you've been venting to me for 3 years by him busting you in your head. So that ain't no venting. You need to do something. I don't want to hear about it no more because it makes me upset if I'm your friend that you're still going through this. It makes me upset that you continue to talk to me and you might need to talk to somebody else, a professional, or somebody else who's going to help you. Because again, do you value our friendship enough to say, why you keep putting this on me?
It's not.
Why
It's
are you
not
putting it on me?
necessarily putting it on you.
What is it then?
It's me sharing what I'm going through.
Again?
Yeah.
So what you gonna do about it?
Yeah, because it's just like if I call
What you
you
gonna do
every
about it?
day about a job that I don't like I may call you about something I don't like at my job every single day. It's not
That's a
that I
little
don't want to be at that job. It's just that one person I just don't single-handedly just don't like.
That's a little
But
different.
I want
Right?
you to still listen to me and vent.
That's different. Somebody's job is different. I have the job phone call all the time. Sometimes I make the job phone call. You know what I mean? And stay at work. We might need that. But it's a little different when different things move differently. And I'm just saying, I'm not going to sit there because you got to see these people, holiday parties, or, you come over for the holidays and this person's there and whatever's going on and you got to sit there and try to be. I'm not being phony. First of all, I'm not going to be phony.
It has
I'm not gonna be
nothing to
phony.
do with being
And
phony.
right,
It
just
does
if
because you said be cordial to somebody who is doing you dirty. I'm not doing that because if I'm
then
really
you
your
just love
friend,
them from a distance. Then I don't just love them
that's what
from
I'm
a
saying.
distance.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. It's going to change our relationship. I'm gonna need the back because you do it like until you get yourself together. I can't do that. I can't keep going through this because you're putting it on me.
Everybody is a different friend.
Right. And some friends,
And
But
and
Dara,
some,
what if you are like the only person they could talk to about that?
then there's something wrong because they ain't got no friends, so they need help anyway.
it's hard making real friends nowadays. You don't
Yes,
get them
it is.
anymore.
And
Well,
it's
your
so
friend-
it's different levels.
Well, your friends
different
should be
levels.
again, but if you don't have any friends are made, over time, right? So if you don't have no
Yes.
friends from way back, then there's something wrong. You might not be able to make friends. I would question: are we really friends?
I mean, for me, I don't.
Yay.
I can't leave I can't leave someone when they're broken. I can't.
Yeah, and that's a problem within you,
Then
right?
I don't
You
think.
want to be
I don't
helped.
think. I don't
You
think.
want to help.
I don't think it's a problem. I
You-
just think that
Mhm.
I just think that in my opinion, if it was the other way around,
How long do you stay
where
around? to help?
I
I'm
was
sorry.
broken,
How long do you stay around with this broken friend that's having the same story over and over again? How long do you play this game with this person? How long?
well, that's my. Are we talking about a friend or best friend? Because my best friend, that's my best friend. Like I had best friends. We gonna be best friends for the rest of our life. If you want to
How
be
long?
with somebody for the rest of our lives,
So you're going to continue to have this person do the same thing, take the same stories over and over again, do the same things.
That's what being in friendship is.
No. Being a friend is telling the truth.
You know how many
I am
times you
telling
done
you
told
the
me the same story that I just be like, all right, ha ha ha. You done told me the same story about going fishing and catching a fish, and this fish
No.
looked bigger.
Because
It
it's
was
a
the
bigger
biggest
fish.
fish I
It's a
ever
different
caught.
story. Different story, Leanne. I caught a bigger fish. See, this is what I'm talking about. See, that's why we can talk about it. But if every time I went to this place and I got bit by a snake, and I keep telling I got bit again when I went back, you eventually gonna like, yo, stop going there. Don't tell me about you got bit by a snake today. I don't want to hear it.
You know,
'Cause
it's
you
like
keep
But you
when
know what? Your friend could do that. Like if she said, "Hey, just stop going there," and then you saying to yourself, "But that's my favorite fishing spot. I gotta keep going back."
Mhm.
Your friend shouldn't leave you because you keep deciding to go back.
I
Right.
am because you're stupid.
So, and right,
No,
and that means you're
no,
weak
hold
at
up.
that
What's
Wait,
moment
wrong with
because
having
you
stupid
cannot
friends?
stand up.
Why can't
We
you have
gotta be on the
stupid
same
friends?
level. I can't be people.
I don't know. It's sometimes when people have medical issues and they try to
That's
play
something
their
you
own
can't help,
doctor.
Leanne. That's
Listen,
something you can't
listen,
help.
listen. And they try to play
Yeah,
doctor
boy,
to
boy.
themselves, and you tell them don't play doctor to yourself. It's not going to end well. Go to the doctor. And they be like, no, I'm going to do this. And it never ends well. But you know what? You're still there to listen
It
to
happened
them.
one time, Leanne. Somebody is so petty. That was a one-time thing, and I said I'm not gonna ever do it again. You know? See, I didn't do it again. I said, you know what? You're right. I'm gonna go. See, there we go. If I'd have kept doing it, then it would have been a problem.
Sometimes people need to, to experience something over and over again before they get it.
You're right, and I'm the type of friend to say, you know what? That's retarded. When you get yourself together, holler at me. I'm not going to keep doing it because you're not going to keep wasting my time with the same thing. You know, at a certain point, I have to let you, as a real friend, I got you. I'm gonna fall back until you.
But
get yourself
everybody
together.
can't do everything on the first try, or the second try, or
We
the
didn't say
third
the
try,
first or
or the
second
fourth
try.
try. When you get on there and you ride the bike for the very first time, you fall probably millions of times. You fall probably millions of times.
Tamara is right though. Sometimes the person kind of feels that you're not here, that you're not caring, and they just stop talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Good. So once you stop talking about it, we can continue to be friends. But I don't want to have the same conversation that you're not listening to. Because again, then you're not respecting our friendship. Friendship goes two ways. It can't just somebody just be taking and draining you. It can't be. That's not a friendship.
Listening to you vent, I listen to you vent. You listen to me vent. It's a reciprocal situation.
But it's
it
very
just so happened that mine may be the same thing multiple times. So in that case, you don't even have to think about something new. You could just tell me what you knew the last time. In other cases,
Leanne, if I was doing something crazy, well, you're different. You'd be like,
Thank you. I'm going to listen to you.
But again, what did you do? You just me to death.
What am I supposed to say to you?
Exactly. Because
sometimes I don't know what to say.
Because you didn't said it already, and you're not going to say it again.
But I'm going
to
listen.
Just listen. You just listen.
See, that's the part that we talk about. We're talking about
listen, like I said,
listening.
No, you listen.
No, you guys is fine. You can keep listening. I'm not the type of friend to be over here playing games. I don't hear this dumb no more. You did it already. Get some ice and call me when you swell and go down.
Dang.
Like, what you want me to do at this point?
Ridiculous.
As friends, I think if we trust each other, we're going to usually either, sometimes that advice might sink in, or we're going to try to do things to help each other. Right? At a certain point, I'll be like, you know what? Dang, Leanne, I hear you. You're right. Let me stop doing this. Leanne don't ever do that. But
it might not be that first or second time that you come to that realization.
And I just think that some people are just stronger than others, and that's okay. You're just stronger than other people. That
everybody
once you're told something,
therapist.
you can get it right that next time. There's some other
therapist.
people who just can't get it right after somebody gives that advice, and that's okay. We just know that Darrell is just not that friend that can stick around after he tell you something one time.
Who said one time? Here's the goalpost. Keep moving the goalpost. Keep moving it.
He don't want to hear it the second time. You got beat up the first time. I gave you the advice. He don't want to hear it the second time. He want to talk to you after the swelling go down and your eye ain't black.
Hey, listen. If they can keep telling you the same thing, swelling your eye up, then they got the answer for you. I can't help you. What we got, Leanne? Let's go to the next one. I'm done with this one.
Well, what about the video you were talking about?
That's what time for the video, Leanne.
Okay.
It's good time for the video. Let's help everybody out. I'm here to help.
Okay.
I found this video and I thought it was very helpful. I think everybody should just watch it and women learn.
You done talking?
See what I'm talking about? She didn't want to listen to me.
I was
just happening in real life.
My bad.
Man, it is the best of the best of the best of his body that is coming out in his semen. And so if you do have an opportunity to receive that, it is a blessing. So receive it as a blessing, whether in your mouth or in your yoni. It is literally a shot of of God goodness, we shall say. And that being said, if you intuitively don't want to or have aversion, then absolutely don't. Do not override your intuition. I just think that we would all have a better and more wholesome relationship with sexuality if we actually understood that the sexual fluids are actually regenerative and healthy for us to consume.
Tantric perspective, spit or swallow?
Well, from a
Just trying to help everybody out.
Are we supposed to keep? I just want to know: are we supposed to keep this PG, or are we supposed to keep this rated R?
Go in. Let's see. Go ahead. Go in.
I've been telling people this all the time. I've been saying this. I've been saying this all the time. And the only reason why I say this is that it's because it may be biblical. I don't know. I feel like God made two people. He made our body to have nutrients. He made a man to have nutrients. So if both of our bodies have nutrients, why not share those nutrients? That's all I'm saying.
Hey, listen, I'm going to give you these vitamins. I'm helping you out.
And I'm helping you out. Maybe my vitamins may help your beard grow. Maybe your vitamins may help my skin be a little bit clearer. I don't know. But guess what? We can try.
I'm not.
Hilarious.
I'm not. Look, I don't know how this becomes about my beard. This is weird.
Hilarious.
What is nutrients? I mean, you got my body got extra,
Hey, you see what she said. Not if she's an expert. She was an expert on it. So she was telling you guys something that is good, and we're just giving you these nutrients. Again, it's good for you. Vitamins.
But let's just not talk about men nutrients. She also said about both. She said as both partners, the nutrients for both. So that means us giving you nutrients. Don't forget that, Darrell.
Yeah, what you say? I didn't hear you.
He don't want to hear about both.
Yeah.
She didn't say that. She said the man has.
Leanna, play the video again. Drop the video. She definitely said fluids on both parts. Maybe you was selective listening on that part. That's okay.
She said exactly what she said.
She said fluids. She said you share fluids.
Let's see if we can play it again because
give me a second.
Okay. And Doc, that's an expert speaking. She was an expert, right? So gotta be real, gotta be true.
Expert in what?
Gotta be. She has to be on point because she's an expert. She came with her expertise, So she's a semen demon. You know what I mean? So
a semen specialist.
Yeah. And she looked healthy. Skin looked good. She probably is partaking. Okay.
The question is spit or swallow. This contains the both parties.
Thank you.
Where does it say both parties?
Listen.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead.
Listen. Oh, hold up.
If it's whatever feels best for you and your body at the time. That being said, it's important to understand what semen actually is. It is literally man juice. It's the essence of man. It is the best of the best of the best of his body that is coming out in his semen. And so if you do have an opportunity to receive that, it is a blessing. So receive it as a blessing, whether in your mouth or in your yoni. It is literally a shot of of God goodness, we shall say. And that being said, if you intuitively don't want to or have aversion, then absolutely don't. Do not override your intuition. I just think that,
just for the record, I have an aversion, and I just want y'all to know this is not for me.
I don't know whatever version you have.
I will continue to listen. You gotta continue to listen here.
We would all have a better and more wholesome relationship with sexuality if we actually understood that the sexual fluids are actually regenerative and healthy for us to consume.
Tantric.
Thank you.
Okay.
Said semen. Thank you.
She said semen was a blessing, but at the end of the video, she said if
Hey,
we
however you wanna spin it.
all could
However you want to spin it. However you
understand
want to spin
that
it. You heard what she
fluids,
said.
She said
she said
sexual
we all will
fluid.
understand that fluids that
The
you know.
context that she was talking about was semen and
No,
demand. She only mentioned
no,
demand and
she. You know
what she
what,
received.
Darrell? She started
What she
off with
received.
semen, and you're absolutely
And
right.
she
She
finished.
started
it
off with semen, but
and
she
finished.
ended it as fluids on both
Listen,
parties. That's
everybody,
what she said.
women,
That-
just get your blessings.
Listen, this is why
Get
you
your
don't have a
blessings.
beard.
And just a goatee.
I'm not going to sit here and take this beard shaming. I'm not.
You're not
Safe
getting
space.
enough fluids there.
No.
Or maybe the females you messing with ain't got the right nutrients. I don't know. Maybe they're not eating enough fruit, Darrell. I don't know.
Maybe
You
he
need to
not
get
eating
you
the
a woman with
Jay.
better nutrients.
Maybe he not eating the fruit.
Oh!
Oh my goodness.
I'm not even going to participate in this because this is not okay. It's not a safe space. I don't like this.
You know, listen. Sometimes
I don't like this one bit. I don't like it. The
Oh,
beard
it was
change.
cool when it was get your blessings, and you were talking about your
I was
side.
listening to the expert. That's all I did was listen to an expert. Tell us how we can bless you guys. And I'm here to bless women. I want to bless people.
And we're
And I
here to
want to
bless
spread the
you
word.
back.
And you guys don't want to listen and don't want to be blessed.
We're here to bless you back.
and a lot of men don't want to
They
listen
don't wanna
either,
be
and that's why some of them walk around and they got goatees, and some of them got little BPs on their beard. They don't want to listen either.
I don't know how this came an attack on us when we were talking about blessing
You
women,
gotta understand
and
that
we
we
got
give a
attacked.
blessing too.
We were attacked.
We are equally yoked, so we can give each other blessings.
Mm-mm-mm.
Can you agree with that?
You are blessed because you were blessed.
Mm-mm-mm.
Anywho,
Yes,
Right.
Leanne, let's just move on because I don't know. This was very.
Whew.
do we agree or disagree? I don't.
Well, it's the bottom part.
So first of
Don't
all,
miss it's really the bottom part, which is the why that was there, I think, and it was
No,
Again.
it was the top part.
the violence, and that. I mean, that was witty. It's a leopard with the left hand, so you should got the right one. That's witty, but again, I mean, again, go ahead. You can do that if you want. I don't know how safe it is.
See, why we gotta jump to safety? Why we always gotta jump to safety when we trying to have a conversation with y'all? We trying to talk to you, tell you things, and then we just go straight to violence.
We can't even get up and get ketchup, but y'all talking about calling somebody a different name.
Yeah, you can't get up to get ketchup because you know what you're gonna hear. You don't even like ketchup. What are we even talking about? I told you.
This is the most toxic thing I think I've ever heard. And
it's very toxic.
I know this ends bad for everybody involved. I don't know how this cannot end but bad. It doesn't. I would say just don't do it. That's my advice. Don't do that. Please don't do that.
Yeah, and it's the other way around.
But if
To
you
let
do,
you call me by somebody else's name. Woo!
but if you do it, could you please record it? Please set the camera up. I just want to see what happens.
You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna be right there at the halfway house. Doing 5 to 8. I done shanked them.
Nothing about that sounds like a good idea. It doesn't sound healthy at all. It doesn't really sound healthy. Right. Doc, would you agree that doesn't sound healthy?
No, that doesn't.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, if a man ever called me by another female's name,
what if it happened by mistake?
No.
No. You know,
You
there's
gonna
no
say
mistake.
mistake?
You know why there's no mistake? Because that means you was thinking of her.
Huh?
That means you were thinking of that person. You don't just be like, oh, babe, or you be like, oh, Cheryl. No, you was thinking of Cheryl.
No,
and that's why Cheryl came out your mouth.
And who is Cheryl? The woman he was trying to get ketchup from. Just saying.
At that Chick-fil-A store.
This is what I'm saying. And again, he don't even like ketchup.
So I remember it happened to me one time because the one girl used to always argue. We always argued. So when I was in a new relationship, when the girl was arguing, I'm like, come on. And I said the other girl's name because she was always arguing with me. And I think because the argument precipitated me. So I ain't really doing it on purpose. It was situational. It was conditioned.
So you agree?
Did you get a black eye?
That argument made you think about somebody else.
I can run fast. Yeah, the argument. Yes, we're conditioned. We're conditioned. Certain things will put you. Certain stimuli will yield certain responses. And I think that her arguing and the last person arguing a lot, it just kind of happened.
Now who's trying to be a therapist?
I don't know why I'm trying to therapist. I'm just saying what happened to me.
I don't think it was a mistake. I just think that
it was a mistake. I mean, listen. First of all, you don't ever call another girl's name on purpose. It always a mistake. It mistakenly came out. We didn't want you to know that we were thinking about the other girl.
Consciously, yeah, but I think that subconsciously you was probably thinking of.
We were thinking about her. We were, as you were sitting there and we were getting on her nerves. Like, I know, Paula wouldn't do that. Paula wouldn't do that. And I'm like, hey, Paula, give me something to drink. I mean, damn, because you're thinking about Paula. Yeah. First of all, people are going to think about other people sometimes when they're with you. I don't know why people think that nobody thinks about else when they're around. I don't know how that came about. So I think people do sometimes. Think about if you went to a restaurant or something. Say you went to a restaurant or something, and that was a restaurant you went with someone else. You know what I mean? And you went and kind of thought about when you went with somebody else. You kind of said their name inadvertently. I think things can happen.
No, not that thing.
You're not going to see the Facebook user. I think if you on Facebook and you watch it.
Oh, that's Greg. Hey, G, what's up, Greg? That was Greg. He laughed. I think sometimes it could happen. I would think you have to give a person grace. I would think about how it happened. And then now if it was something that was habitual, then I think it would be more of an issue than maybe one time. So
but what if, like, in your case, like, what if you arguing with a female, you say Paula, but like, okay, let's say you don't get in that relationship, you break up, you get in a new relationship, and y'all get argumentative again, and you call her Paula. Isn't that right? So wouldn't that necessarily say that you haven't actually healed from the situation that you had with Paula, and that's why every time you get in the argument, you say Paula?
So I think it's like I said, some things are a response. So you could tell if you put your hand up, someone who maybe was abused, they may do this. It's sometimes it's something that you're just so used to doing that it's a response to the stimuli. So the argument would yield that sometimes, you know what I mean? Because you were so used to arguing with this person all the time, it may have happened. Think about it, if it's only happening during an argument, I wouldn't think that it meant anything more than it's an argument. Now, if it was just a random, we're eating dinner, I think that's a lot different, right? So if I called you while we're arguing the name that somebody I argue with all the time, I would think that the argument precipitated that. But now if we're at dinner or something like, hey, Paula, hand me this, that would be different. Now I could think something more. If it was just a random act, we're driving, hey, turn here, Paula, that would be different, I think.
I think both would be an issue.
I bet you do. Okay? I bet you do.
I think both is an issue, because even if a person who been beat all their life, they keep putting their hand up, that means that they're still in that process where they quite haven't got over that situation, or they haven't fully healed from that situation. Because my sister used to beat on me all the time. It's like, nah. It's like, nah. And
Okay,
people used
so
to
we're
jump at me.
moving
I'm like,
on.
oh no, don't hit me.
Let's
And,
go.
After a while,
and we're moving on.
So now
We're moving on.
you don't jump now. You don't jump now when she
yeah. I mean,
like
all
this?
jokes aside, I just think that some things we don't completely like heal from, so that when the situation comes up again every time, we always gonna think of that person instead of like
That's pretty
actually.
much what he said.
So-
Y'all agreeing with each other and
Right.
don't even know it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. And I think that it does diminish over time, meaning it didn't keep happening. You feel me?
Yeah.
Right. That was in the beginning of the new relationship. After getting out of the old relationship, it kind of was something that would happen because you were so used to doing it. But due to time, extinction was able to come in, and I was able to stop doing it. But I think it only happened once. But I remember it happening in the argument. I'm like, oh, come on, Paula, stop, or whatever it was. But it was, it said the other person's name. So, ooh. As soon as it come out your mouth, like, ooh. And you're already arguing, so now she's gonna be on. Now you thinking exactly what you said. You thinking about Paula, but go be with her then. Now you're like, I just can't win now. The whole argument took on a whole different thing. Maturity is when you break up with your boyfriend and still visit him every weekend to cook and take care of.
If this ain't the dumbest thing,
who made this post?
somebody not right.
Who did?
Who posted it?
Yeah.
You did. You
to help.
put it in the room.
Listen, that's a mature response.
Oh no, Jonathan did.
Okay, right.
It's not a mature response.
I actually know something about this. Actually,
Okay, talk to me. This sounds
I'm not
mature
gonna say no names. But I do know of someone who's actually going through this. But that person, him, already found a new girlfriend, and she's still there.
Whoa, then that's an even bigger problem.
I mean, don't judge their relationship.
Don't judge their relationship. That's a problem.
Why is it a problem?
Because your ex is still coming around and you've moved on, supposedly moved on. That means he hasn't moved on.
But if the new girl isn't asking him to move on, then what's the problem?
Maybe the new girl don't know.
Oh, does the new girl
know? No, this is a whole throuple at this point.
That's what I'm saying. It sounds like it's almost like poly life.
Oh, okay.
I mean, had they agreed upon it? No, they just fell into it. Like,
so they agreed upon
doing it for so long. They just was like, whatever, let's just do it.
So they all agreed then. You agree. You remember, no answer is an answer sometimes. And if you're acting in the relationship as such, and no one's bucking,
I mean, I guess so. But him, the ex, and the two exes haven't said they're together though.
Say it one more time.
The two exes haven't said that they're together though. I just think that the ex and the new girlfriend are just like, okay, well, he's not with me, he's with you, but we know that he's dibbing and dabbling between them both of us, and we just don't care.
So then, what's the problem? There should be no problem.
I'm guessing she's doing that much. There is sex
still cooking
also. So
yeah, she's still cooking, taking care of everybody, kids.
So the same thing Cam said is relevant in what Jay is talking about in that situation. There's sex involved.
I'm sorry. What did they say? I don't see it.
Kim said, I'm guessing if she's doing that much, there is sex involved also.
Oh, okay. It sounds like a relationship. So it sounds like it would be everything that you would have in a romantic relationship. She's still doing her we'll say her wifely duties, what she felt as her wifely duties.
Why break up?
But
exactly.
That's there we go right
Wow.
there.
See,
Why
see,
break
look, see
up?
Doc come in with the doctor question.
You might as well just had a mutual agreement to have a second girlfriend in your relationship.
Well, it sounded like they did though. You know, it sounds like this is what, even though it's unspoken, it sounds like this is what it is, and everybody's playing their part.
But what's the reason for you to break up with me, or for me to break up with you, and still do the same things as I was doing before? We might as well stay together.
So my question
That's
would be,
one. The second thing is where I feel like the issue lies that if we broke up, that means that something in this relationship wasn't strong enough to stay here.
so again, I think sometimes we gotta.
So I
words
feel like
sometimes
after
don't
that,
mean what they mean, right? So they said they broke up, but obviously they didn't. Just because you said something, obviously you didn't, right? Because the relationship is still going on. And adding this extra person could be the thing they needed to get the relationship to work, right? So they said maybe we work better without a title. Because we say we broke up, but we're still doing the same thing. And actually we added somebody else, and it's all working now. So we can say they broke up, right? They can say whatever they want to say, but if someone's looking outside and didn't know the exact situation, you wouldn't know they were broke up, right? You wouldn't know it. So at that point, the words are almost meaningless because they're still acting as a relationship.
but the world also wouldn't know that y'all added someone else in that relationship as well.
But they don't need to. All you need to know is that they're doing what they're doing, right? They know that she's still there. They're still acting on the same way, and they may see the other girl. I don't know how the other relationship works, but again, what you know is that they're still together.
What we know is this is ridiculous.
But again, we can't judge it
Because
on our
what
terms.
if the new girlfriend is cheating too? I feel like that's way too many partners
Pause.
that's going on here.
Pause. We
Very
can
late.
judge anything.
I mean,
Things are meant to be judged.
Okay, so
Isn't that the whole premise of Nothing But Answers?
no.
That is the
Not
reason
to
why
judge,
we're here.
not to judge, but to give answers. And the answer is, as long as they're happy, it's cool. If she goes out, the other partner goes out and is doing her thing, which she has time and time to do it. If the other people ain't around each other, then that's what they'll have to come to that when they come to it. You know what I mean? We don't know if they even talked about that. We don't know what the guy has with the other girl, right? We don't know what they how they set it up because we're on the outside looking in. But again, I wouldn't trip over. First of all, it ain't got nothing to do with me. And if they're doing it and it works, high five, do your thing, because it don't matter to me anyway. It don't matter
my
to me.
answer is this. I'm gonna go off with a little bit what you said. If you're happy in that situation, and when I say happy, I mean genuinely happy. If this is genuinely happy and this is actually feeding your life, then yes, I say go for it because that's what you want to do. But what I will have to say is, if this is what you're settling for because you don't think that you can find your own genuine happiness with one man because of this, then that's the issue. Realize the need for you to leave. But if you think that adding a partner into your relationship is genuinely going to make you and your man happy, go for it. But
So-
don't just settle because because you can't let go.
So when we talked earlier about your friend getting knocked in the head, you were talking about, hey, she can stay and you're gonna be her friend. Now you talking about somebody need to leave if they settling. Which one is it?
Well, if she ain't settle, we gonna keep listening to.
We
their
still gonna listen to it.
I must have took it to the house.
You just said the person should leave if they settling.
What I'm saying
How did y'all get to there's another person in the relationship?
That's where I'll start. That's what
Oh,
that's
okay.
the premise of
yeah,
it.
because
She
they
said-
say that basically maturing is if you break up and you still around cooking everything for your man, even if I think it was even if
I
he
thought
has
it
a
said
girlfriend.
until they get a new
Oh.
girlfriend.
Right, but her story was she knows a story like that, but the person does have a girlfriend now.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's
I
that's
got
how.
it.
Yes,
I
they
got
do
it.
have
I
a
got
girlfriend
it.
now, and that's how
Okay.
we
I-
Yeah,
kinda-
because I was thinking when I read that post that usually that is like what you were saying, Jay, somebody that just can't let go. So they're sacrificing and holding on while this other person is doing them.
Like I don't know if you ever saw this picture around. It's a picture that's been like floating on different like sites, but it was like a hand, and it was like wrapped around and like rope, and like the hand was like actually like turning a different color.
Hmm.
I don't know if anybody saw that picture. If I find it, I'll show you guys. But that it's the same instance. Like if you are still being that person for somebody, and they're not appreciating or they're not they're not feeding your what you're looking for, I think you should be able to let it go.
Oh,
Well,
Mr.
they're
Mills
If we're
it,
speaking
knocked in the head.
specifically just for the post.
the other person is moving on while allowing you to still do things until they find somebody else.
So, I mean, both really didn't move on. I mean, you still kept the person around, even though you are exercising other options as well. But I think they both didn't move on. It's not like one.
Well, the person that's receiving the benefit is the person that's having their cake and eating it too. So they might not have really moved on, but they reserve the right to, which is what you're eliminating for yourself.
Right. But I mean, that person could reserve the right to do what they want to do too. That's a choice they made to cut themselves off.
They made their choice, but it's hard to nurture a new relationship when you're tending to an old one.
I
Also
don't think
a choice.
I think you gotta say it one more time, Doc. One more time.
Hey,
It's hard to nurture a new relationship when you are tending to an old one.
that's a choice. If you choose to shut yourself down and still be with the person that left you, who am I? We're supposed to listen to him, right? That's what I was
Yes,
told.
we are.
Keep
We are
listening
supposed
to
to
him.
listen.
Talk about how he out there in the street, and you sitting there being a good.
And then you know what? Every time that she do it, I'm still gonna listen to her because I know that eventually my friend gonna see the light that she has inside herself, and she gonna get it together. And when she do, guess who's gonna be right there helping her with her light? Me.
Ain't never gonna get her life together because ain't nobody helping her because y'all just
Yes,
do it.
she will get her life together.
Because the real friend ain't helping her to do it. Y'all just allowing her to continue.
Nobody said that
No
you
one's
don't
allowing.
give good advice, but you still listen. You can still say to her, you need to leave, but that don't mean you don't talk to her because she's not leaving.
After a while, I'm not talking to you anymore. Hey, Leanne, could you put up that one with the friends with the clothes, please? I forgot about that one, and then we could wrap it up.
Hold on.
This one was pretty interesting.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, here we go. Everybody pay attention.
Every time he say that, it's something to benefit him.
Yup, you already know, Doc.
I don't
I
know.
know.
Listen, it's not. See, look at this, guys. Look at this. Everybody just listen. All right. It's a little smaller than I think.
If I make it big, we gotta look at one thing at a time.
Okay. So it looked like, from my understanding, it was friends that went to a party, correct, Jay?
Yeah, so they went. It was a dinner party for the girl in the pink.
Okay.
And I don't know, like it don't go with the full story. It was her dinner party. She asked, all of her friends to come to celebrate,
Okay.
And if you go back to the first picture, that's one of the friends that came to her dinner party. And then the first message that we saw, she told her, said, I think you kind of,
She said, please don't take this the wrong way,
yeah,
but I
kind of
think you
just a little extra.
purposely tried to outdress me at my birthday event. As a friend, I don't think that's okay. So I don't understand it. It looked like they just wore whatever outfit they wore. I don't know if they were trying to outdress anybody. I think you come in what you come in that's hot. You're gonna wear what you feel good in. That's what I think. I don't know now. Women would have to jump in and but for me, I don't see how she was trying to outdress her. Like she thought about like, I would outdo her. I don't know what you're wearing. You might have the same outfit. Like I don't know what you're wearing, so how am I trying to outdo you? And to me, the last thing I'll say, they look like they have different styles too, a style of dress. That's what I see. They have a different style of dress, but I could be wrong.
I have so many thoughts in this. And to start off with the style, I agree with you. I can see there's two different styles. Again, this is just me personally because it's how I am. Me knowing how I dress and me knowing how my friend dressed. If I know that my friend dressed conservative, then I know that I'm not, and it's her birthday party. I don't think that I'm gonna come as like over the top as I usually do. I think I will really like calm it down a lot because I feel as though it's about her. Now,
Question. Wait, before you go to the second one, I see Doc shaking her head too. So, and I might say it wrong, but you would kind of not do what you normally do, dress down to equal your friend at her party.
I wouldn't say I wouldn't say equal, but I think that depending on like if it's her birthday, I don't think like I would go over. I wouldn't say let's say over the top. It's
I don't think you would be like pulling attention from her.
But if that's the way you dress, like I already know, like
if we go into the club, we all dress the way we dress.
We
I'll
all
give you
gonna
an
dress.
example. I went to a wedding one time, and one of the bride's family members came in this dress that just took all the attention away from the bride. I personally thought that was wrong. Now she might dress like that all the time, but I thought she wasn't being considerate of the bride.
For me, I think it's a level of dress for the occasion. Shorty didn't look like she was dressed to go to her friend's B-day dinner. It looked like she was going to the club.
That's the second part I was going to get to. I mean, you got the only thing covered at this point is your crotch and part of your butt. Because I know, I say I know, that's me. I wear the outfit. What I'm saying is I know how that outfit looks because I've seen it on, other people. The back of it is just as revealing as the front. So that means that
your butt is out.
Exactly. I feel like there's a time
and a place.
There's a time and a place for what you wear. That's just
time and a place.
Because let's just say for the same example, if I dress sexy, that doesn't mean that I'm gonna go to work and dress sexy. I'm not. I'm going to go to work.
My job.
But no, I'm not going to work dressed as sexy. And that's not wearing any tight forming, anything revealing. I'm not showing my boobs. I'm not showing my butt. I'm not doing all of that because at work,
everybody has different morals and values of how they dress. If this is how that person gets down, that's how they get down, right? I don't know if she might not even have nothing in her closet like that. Now, I'm not. You can't say no. I don't know what she has in her closet. You know what I mean? People.
Now, would you say that if she went to work like that in a professional setting?
They do, and sometimes they get sent home. Sometimes they don't. Like people get sent home, and sometimes they don't. Again, when they say like business casual, people come to work in straight from the club, and sometimes they send home. Sometimes
then they don't. You think it's appropriate?
No. I get what I'm saying is that sometimes what we think is whatever it is, what you might think is appropriate for dinner, they think this is appropriate for dinner. So that's what I'm saying. You see it all the time on the like people on the red carpets or going to basketball games or going to different events. You see it all the time in pictures where people may be dressed very different. You might have a one girl who this is what she do. She she work out for this body. She likes showing it off. You know, that's
so in that case, you might have to. I mean, especially
your friend.
I'm saying she should know her friend, but her friend should know her too. And you might have to have that conversation before the party. Because
we don't know if the conversation was
said,
held.
I want y'all all to dress sexy, or I want y'all all to dress this way. So that might have been a conversation she might have had to have with her friend if her friend gets down like that. Like, girl, I'm wearing my pink dress. Don't come up in here naked.
Right, because think about it. If we're gonna put it on context clues, there's no way that I buy a dress and I don't tell my girlfriends. There's no way. It's my birthday dinner, and if I get me a dress, I'm telling my girlfriends. I'm putting it on. I'm doing a whole fashion show because as my girlfriend, you gonna let me know if it don't look right. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So there's a lot of context that had to go in between this.
The birthday girl's dress was cute too. Like to me, the one was a little bit more revealing, but the other girl had a whole side out on the back looked like. So I don't know how revealing that was in the back. And now it'd be all sheen in the back.
But she the birthday bee.
Exactly.
Right.
All
so
eyes on her.
I'm not gonna. Well, if I come in the way I normally dress and you get diminished because this is what I do. I work out for this. This is how I
who
get
said
down.
that's the way she normally dressed? It might not be the way
she
normally. It may not. Listen.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
It may not be the way she normally dressed. If she had to send her a text message that said, "Hey, I feel like you were trying to outdo me." So if that's the way you normally dress,
every time we go out,
then there was no reason for me to send that message that said, "Hey, I think you're trying to outdo me."
Women are notoriously haters on each other.
No, I don't. No,
not all women.
Not.
Not all women.
If it's a group of us,
more catty like that, right?
No,
like when we go out. I don't care what the guy has on.
Time out. Gotta stop stepping on each other.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. Stepping on each other.
Yeah, as men, when we go out, right, you can have one dude looking dusty or whatever case may be, and it is what it is. We ain't gonna be like, bro, you know, we might crack on your Timbs because they run over, but ain't really body. You feel me? So that's not a conversation we have.
That is a conversation. If you're cracking on his Timbs, you're telling him he doesn't look right, but you're making a joke out of it.
No, we crack on everybody. I'm saying we're not. We ain't gonna be like, well, you try to outdo me because you put your new Timbs on. That ain't never happened. You know what I mean? So that's I don't understand. So what you guys are saying, I got to take kind of word for it. But men, we're not doing that. We're not like, oh, you wore that hat because you was trying to look better than me. And if they do, then we're not friends anymore. I cut people off quick. I'm like, Leanne, like you tripping over a hat. We done here. So I don't know. I don't know enough to the story to say, does she normally dress this way, or does she? I mean, they both look nice to me. I didn't see an issue. Like, oh, they both look nice. You know what I mean? I don't really see a big difference, but I guess they did. And I guess you guys did. I think people dress naked anyway today. That's just what you see.
All right, final thoughts.
We're not final nothing. Get off the phone, Leanne. We ain't done yet. Okay, fine.
Do you see the time?
Right.
Okay.
Don't rush me. You don't rush me.
Ain't nobody rushing you. Listen here. Then somebody let you go over and you be like, oh, yada yada yada, talking crap. Right. You know.
So good. Give your final answer then, since you talking.
Shut up.
It's not a safe space.
Make me sick.
It's not a safe space. All I want to have is a safe space. Leanne, on you.
Go out, live your life, be great, and don't listen to anything Darrell says.
Hate is real. Jay, what you got for us?
Now, this is my final thoughts in life, or like anything, or just what we talk about
in life.
Oh, okay. My final thoughts is be aligned within yourself. Be aligned physically, emotionally, spiritually. That's the
Doc,
first
what you got?
positive. That's the first positive sound I got all day.
What's good?
Who?
Doc, what you got, Doc?
I'm gonna say it again. You can't nurture a new relationship if you are holding on to an old one. Let it go.
Like Frozen, let it go. Let it go.
Oh, I hear the vocals.
Got a little something. I can't do that. Let me stop. They done took my contract. Mess with y'all. They drop a little something a little later this year. Hey, I say I don't know about the hate that women have for each other, but don't hate each other. Congratulate each other. They both look good. Y'all don't have to hate on each other. Nobody's pushing nobody down to push the other one up. So what to say? Hey, listen, thank you guys for joining us, Doc. You're gonna start rolling your eyes at me, Doc. This is recorded. I see it, okay? About 3 hours per show. That's what you average.
That's the average.
That's the average, about 3 per show. That's what we're getting at. Hey guys, we want to thank you guys for joining us tonight. Please go to the Nothing But Answers YouTube, like, subscribe, hit that notification button so you'll be notified when we have a show. Because we might pop on anytime. Also check our Facebook group out, the Nothing But Answers group. It is really growing. A lot of new faces. Thank you for all the comments, you guys. Please continue to comment and post. Please post the things that you guys have on your mind. Jay, again, thank you for joining tonight. It was great to have you. You brought some good insight. You were wrong about a lot of things you said, but it's okay. All right.
Because men always got to be right.
So, but it was good. You keep coming back. You can come back with them wrong answers another day. Hey, we just want to thank everybody. We really do. We thank you for coming, Jay.
Oh my goodness. Wrap it up.
Leanne is upset. We're going to talk in the green room. Hey, if you guys ever want to get in the green room because it really gets popping in there before and after the show, let us know. For like some little cost, we might let you back there. I don't know. We'll think about it. But everybody, have a good night. Hit that button.
Bye.
Bye.
Hit that button.